ECOWAS leaders, by threatening Niger or any other country that experienced coup d'etat, are only treating symptoms and not the disease. You know, ever since the news about the coup in Niger broke out, there were things I was having in mind, but I couldn't just say it, so that some people who are low in their reasoning will not feel I am being unreasonable, until I stumbled at this video. The truth is this: you can't just be blaming people who execute coups in West Africa or some other African country without finding out why they go into this coup d'etat of a thing. I tell you, okay, I want to ask you, have you ever heard of coup d'etat in Europe or in most American countries? The answer is no. You see, most of these coups you see are a form of intervention, but our people will never learn. It's not about threats or sanction or military force, that they are talking about when there is coup d'etat. The most important thing is to solve that problem, that reason for which some persons see the moral justification to execute coup, or that thing that makes the military to take over power. That is what should be resolved. Just look at this video and see what this man says. It does not mean I do not support coup. It's not as if I support it. But let us be honest with ourselves. Why do soldiers execute coup? Why do we experience coup d'etat in West Africa? Until that problem is solved, they will just be running, they will just be treating symptoms instead of curing the ailment.
As an African, a Pan-Africanist, I am very concerned about the happenings in Africa, especially West Africa. Yagut, of recent, I have seen the ECOWAS introducing the anti-coup d'etat unit. Ñu ne pour coup d'etat dafa wara stop. Ku ko def, they will form a big unit, ñu ñew attack la. We are not in support of coup d'etat. Let me make that very clear. And I want them to hear this. We are not in support of coup d'etat. I was a member of the Pan-African Parliament and have advocated strongly for us to introduce a term limit to make sure that we do away with coup d'etats in Africa, especially in West Africa. So meaning, I am not in support of coup d'etat. But I have a concern. Before setting up a unit or anti-coup d'etat unit in ECOWAS, isn't it time that the African head of states or the ECOWAS head of states look into the reason why there are coup d'etats? What are the root causes of coup d'etats? Let them put their house in order first before they set up an anti-coup d'etat unit. Let them put their house in order. And I believe their house is not in order. This unit is set up to defend them and to protect them only, nobody else. What is more coup d'etat than your national constitution gives you 2-term limit, 5 years, 2 terms. After serving 10 years, you want to change the constitution for another term. Is that not a coup d'etat? Because you feel you have the powers to do that. The soldiers have the powers to coup d'etat. That is also another coup d'etat. And they are living with them there. They are there. In the name of civilian, putting on mufti clothes, calling yourself a Democrat, when you loot all the resources of your country, mislead people, torture them, imprison them, burn their businesses to us, and you call that a democracy? Or a civilian rule and an illegally elected government? The leaders must stop lying to their electorate first. They must stop the corruption. They must stop looting our resources. They must understand that they are not a better citizen than anybody. They are given a responsibility, a role to play to help develop the countries and make sure that there is peace and tranquility and respect the constitution of the country. But this is not happening. Example is this government. This government has lied to people in 2016 that they are going only for 3 years. Was that not a lie? Who asked them to tell people that we are going for 3 years? Were they forced to say that? They went around the whole country, lied to everyone. When the people started reminding them, this is what you promised us, they threw tear gas on them. And the president is bragging, yes, when I threw tear gas in them, they never came back. Does that not anger the citizens? You throw tear gas on your people. Some of them are wounded and you stand out there and bragging that I throw them a tear gas. They never come back. That alone can anger the citizens. You promised the people you will have a security sector reform. It's never happening. The civil service sector reform is never happening. The Janneh Commission was violated before the end of the commission. When you take all the assets of the former president, and now you are busy buying assets, your days are coming. I thought they should have learned, or they could have learned from this. Unfortunately, they are not learning. So before you create a unit to go against any attempt of coup d'etat, put your house in order. Stop lying to your electorate. Stop lying to your citizens. Stop looting the resources of your country. Stop corruption in your country. So I'm calling on ECOWAS to do the right thing. We young Africans, we are here watching.